the simplest iron farm in Minecraft. The simplest Ender Pearl farm in Minecraft. The simplest Ender Pearls, iron. Gosh, netherite hose. You can get like everything in this glowstone. You had to trade the clerics to get glowstone before. Welcome to the 1.16 gold farm. So, this is like the best gold farm. Not gold farm. I mean, it uses gold. You need to make another gold farm. But gold, what you need, and I did not plan that. I don't know why it was there. I guess I just thrown it on the ground for something. So, Piglin bartering farm is how this thing works. We'll get into the details and the tutorial. But in short, if you didn't know, 1.16 Nether update snapshots are out and have been out for quite a long time. So I've gotten in on the action and built a farm. Now there are very few tutorials and stuff out. They're so simple, you should totally build one. It like takes no effort besides a heck of a lot of gold. Here is a link to a really good gold farm that actually in our Let's Play world with Steve. Playlist linked here in iCards. You can we'll probably build it in there. So let's get into it. So first up, you have to build this in the Nether. You cannot do it in the overworld. Piglins, which are what you trade with or barter with, they turn into zombie piglins in the, which is pretty much the equivalent of zombie pigmen in the overworld. So you're not gonna have it in the overworld, so you might want to. But since 1.16, it's so easy and so cool to build a big nether base. You're gonna want to. So first up, it's in the nether. Oh gosh. Now this thing is ruining everything. Now the Piglin is by default hostile toward you. Even netherite armor will not stop it. Oh gosh. You have to wear gold armor. Any amount of it will make them like you. Stop it! Worth it! Worth the stupid gas. It's not going good. Give me the gold. I hate the nether. Now that we have that problem taken care of, this is the Piglin. They spawn in the nether. They're sort of like the zombie pigmen which we currently have. However, they are not hostile if you wear this, and they will, this is Bobby by the way, and they will attack you. They are not neutral. They will attack you if you are not wearing gold. Now, there is a zombie piglin, which is almost exactly like a zombie pigman. Now, you can barter with these piglins. If you just give them a piece of gold, then, a couple seconds later, they'll throw you something back. Now, sometimes, as you just saw, it's a fairly useless trade, but oftentimes it's just more useful. Now here's the thing, I like right-clicked on it, for me left-click, whatever, but you can queue the item at the piglin, they will pick it up, and still barter. That's got soul speed on it, by the way. So, what can you get from building this farm? What good will it give you? A lot of stuff. You get netherite hose. Book with soul speed. Iron boots with soul speed. Up to 36 iron nuggets. This is where the iron comes in. Potions of fire resistant. There's something there. Glow up to 12 glowstone. Up to 6 magma cream. Up to 16 soul sand. 3 crime obsidian. 1 obsidian. 16 nether bricks. 10 leather. 16 gravel. Blah blah blah. Now, based on the betas, I believe this does work. This design does work in the beta, like Bedrock Edition, which is obviously the superior, but I believe the trades will be slightly different. So, how do you auto trade it? Oh shoot, what did I just do? I want my monitor. Come back. Thing, I want you to juice. Okay, now that we can see, I don't know if this is much better, but we can see what's close at least. So, auto trading. Now you can see there's already this stuff in here, so just pretend it does. I just threw it right back in the hopper, huh? Just pretend it doesn't exist. You see what's in there? Well, just by pressing the button, he picks it up, grabs it, and because that glass is there, throw it on the ground. Magma cream now ends up on there. Now you can't super fast it because it would one fall on the hopper or the gold. It takes 6 seconds for him to trade, and anyway, it would despawn. See, these guys are nice. They don't attack me. Now, so we want to make an ASK boy so you can away from the keyboard and just sit there and get your netherite. So just by putting this simple repeater clock, which we'll get into more of that with the tutorial. Where did Jerry go? Technical difficulties. So, what design? Now, it appears that some of our we have issues with them not being they are named. This is the beta. It's very buggy. So, you have all the Piglin here. You can make this as big or small if you want. Really, your limit's going to be your gold. And then, we have this humongous storage system here. But, you just stick it in this chest here. How do I do that? There we go. And with this simple clock, you can also use it like this by, or where'd it go? Every so often at the right time, it will dispense gold, and that's it. It is so simple. And you think that's simple. Even simpler to build. So let's get into that tutorial. So you can make this as big or as small as you want. Let's make, for this example, we're going to make it with 2 pods. So, you're going to put a row of hoppers down under where you want it. Like this. Now, build little cells around them. These are where your piglins are going to stand. Now, get the piglins in here in whatever method is possible. I haven't tried this, but I would recommend just holding gold armor, letting them chase you, and then just take off the gold armor whenever you taking off the gold armor whenever you, whenever they get close, or Oh, let me rephrase that. Run with the gold armor in your hand. They will chase you. Then put the armor on whenever they get close, so they don't kill you. And you can just lead them to wherever you build it. Now for this, we're gonna cheat a little bit. So I would recommend putting glass so you can see the piglin. Now for in between here, you can put blocks, you can just put fences so they can't get over. Really, you only need one block. If you put it only too high, why does so you build up your frame like this. So I mean, it's really simple. Then just put 2 piglins in here. I'm just spawning them in. Get them in with whatever method possible. And there you go. 2 piglins. So you can put gold in there. Or whatever. Next, you're going to want the dropper. There we go. So, the droppers facing in to the inside, and they'll be in the back facing towards the front. So you should be able to see them like that. Next, for the redstone clock, it is with repeaters. It will be 7 repeaters in one way and 8 in the other. Or you can put it, it needs 15 total repeaters. So once you have your clock in, just hook this up so that it goes into the droppers. Now the one thing you have to be careful of though is we're going to need hoppers up above them, which we'll get to later. So the easiest is you can either, depending on your position, put them above here, or you can put them facing in from the side. Personally, I find it easier to face them from the side. So run repeaters like this. I mean, repeaters into the block under them. Put in the hoppers above here. And you need a way to equally distribute it. So the best way, like for a bunch of them, is just powered rail. So go stop and minecart hopper. So it's pretty simple. Just make the minecart where it runs back and forth. So the rails would go on top of here. Put redstone block there, or whatever your favorite method for powering powered rails is. Make sure there's blocks on the edges. You're done with that. Then you need a hopper there. Put your minecart on the track. And your chest will go on top of here. Now, as for the storage system, that's your prop. There are so many designs out there for a sorter system where you don't even have to have a sorter system if you're earlier. I'm struggling. If you're earlier on in the world, so you will just place them in that chest. Place the gold in there. And in theory, you have to start their clock. And here's the deal with the clock. It'll be fairly frequent occurrence that you have to start it. So I would recommend doing something like this. Just run your redstone up into a redstone lamp and put a button on this side. Now, if this stops for some reason, and it gets unloaded or something like that, then this lamp will no longer be lighting up, so you'll know you have to press the button to start it again. Now, it should start. And also, one thing that I'm noticing is you should probably put blocks like that, so that way items don't get stuck there. So that's it. Isn't that so simple? Over here is where you will be getting your item output, so just put whatever kind of storage system there you would like. I built this one, just the standard item sorter. It's super simple to build. As in, just copy this. You can't really see it, but if you want to build this, just put this pattern for each hopper. And then pause for that. The items flow through here. And this, in each of these hoppers, put 18 of whatever item you want. And fill it up with flowers or whatever. If it's ender pearls or anything that's unstackable, up to 64. If it's 16, just put 4 in there. If it's 32, put 8. So that's about it. It's so simple to build. You can easily do it at the start of your world. It works combined with a gold farm or really just mining. This thing could be super awesome. So, I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, if you want to build it, I would recommend it. Tell me how well it works in the comments. I will see you next time. I'm Micah Matto, and I'm out. And this was only 20 minutes of record time. That's good.